Hello everybody. Today I just want to kind of talk about battery straps and kind of do a review on the one that's on my quad right now. Right here in my hands I have 5 different brands and types of battery straps. And every one of these has done the same kinds of things. Like some of these have the sticky stuff on them, some of them don't. Some of them have a straight strap with the Velcro stitched to the fabric. Others have the Velcro is part of the fabric, and some of them are joined hard Velcro and soft Velcro at one point of the strap with stitching rather than having it straight through. Just all of them did the same kind of things. Now, I picked up these Lumenier Kevlars. I ran across those, and they are a little bit more expensive than other battery straps, and they have paid for themselves, I'd say 10 times over already. Because these other battery straps, I was getting between around 10 to 25 flights. Just different ones gave me different numbers of flights before I had to replace them because they were all splitting or breaking or something. So with these Lumenier Kevlars, I bought 2 3-packs. There's a 3-pack brand new. There's one with still 2 of them in there. And there's the other one that came out of that bag. So like these other ones, I was getting 10 to 25 flights at most. Most of them were around 10, 15 flights before I had to replace them because they were splitting or broken or something like that. This one here, and I am not kidding you, 240 plus flights on this battery strap. It has not had a problem yet. Now I want to show you a new one, brand new Lumenier Kevlar. These are 16 by 220 millimeter, and this fits on the 3-inch Japalura frame with the Tattu 850 4S 75C batteries, which is what I'm using. And you can see with the buckle right there, it comes around, and I got just a little bit more space right there. Maybe a 225 would probably do it, but this is fine. This is plenty of meat on there. It's not going anywhere. I haven't had any problems whatsoever. I don't even think they make a 16 by 225. I think the next size up from a 220 is a 250. So here's a new one. As you see, this has the metal buckle. The metal buckle does appear to be welded. It has this rubber stitching going all the way down the strap up to the Lumenier logo. It wraps around the buckle and stitches in pretty good right here. All in this area is stitched. And the hard Velcro and the soft Velcro are all stitched to the Kevlar. And you can see that it actually is separate Velcro from the Kevlar, and the stitching is only on the ends, on the edges of these Velcros, and it's really sturdy. Then it has the Lumenier logo with a piece of fabric right there. So let's go to the one I've been using and get this one off of here, and I will show you what I'm talking about with everything. Now, all the ones that I had before, splitting here, separating here. The rubberized sticky stuff would come apart and just shred and just to make a mess everywhere all the time. It would split here where when you cinch it down over your buckle, it would split there. The Velcros would come off of these other ones if they were stitched on separately, and they would almost always split right where the battery strap comes around the frame on either side. So there was always a problem with all these other battery straps. Now this one, 240 plus flights, no joke. Still intact, except for these things I'm going to point out right now. No disfiguring of the buckle, still intact. The stitching is still good underneath here. The rubberized stuff, look at this rubberized stuff. This stuff is really stretchy. This stitching going all the way down is really stretchy. And it is like stress points. It's coming up. It's getting stretched up out of the fabric, but that's no big deal. None of it is broken, though. It's all still intact, but still just like stress points. Like I said, stretched up like that. There's another stress point there. It gets rubbed on or, pulled up a little bit. Another stress point right there. Another stress point there and there a little bit. And right here is where some other stress points are. Now, this strap, it is not stretchy. Maybe just a tiny, tiny bit of stretch to it, but not enough to even really notice. There is, let's see, the only other thing I can say about it is right here. I don't know if I can get these up so you can see them. 2 little threads right here. There's one of them. There's the other one. There's the other one there. Those 2 little threads, that's actually the Kevlar fabric. And this side, one little piece came up about 1.5 inches, and it was just hanging there, and I was like, I don't want it in the prop, so I clipped it off. This side was coming up about 1 inch over here. I clipped it off. And I haven't had anything more happen with that. This fabric with the Lumenier logo, you know, you grab the end of these things to cinch them down, and you always grab the end of it to pull them up off of there and stuff like that. Well, this fabric that the Lumenier logo is printed on, it frays very easy. It's just one of those kinds of fabrics. So it started fraying off on the end here, and it got about that far, and it was just like all fuzz hanging off. The stitching itself never came loose. The fabric itself just came out from the stitching and just frayed apart. So I just took a little super glue, rubbed it on there, spread it around, and then pinched it down, and it's been like that another 40, 50 flights, and it hasn't gone anywhere since. Now, all this where the Velcro meets the fabric, still intact, not going anywhere. The Velcro's still nice and strong, still working really well, and I have not had a single problem with these battery straps. This rubberized stuff here really holds on to the battery, and that in combination with the sticky pads I make out of the cell phone dashboard sticky pads that you get from the automotive stores or whatever, it's working out really, really well. Haven't had a battery come off yet, haven't had any, you know, battery ejected or anything, even in some tumbles. So I can only highly recommend these Lumenier Kevlars. Like I said, they are just a little more expensive than other battery straps, but this one battery strap has cost, I mean, the cost of all these, using just this one battery strap, has paid for itself quite a few times over of all these that I've bought. Because I'd be buying still more of these, and more of these, and more of these, all these different brands, trying out different battery straps, just in the time that I've had this one battery strap on here. And it is still going strong. No problems. What I'm planning on doing is, once I have this strap to the point where it's going to need to be replaced, I want to come back with another video and tell you how many flights I got out of it, and see what you guys think. I mean, this thing, oh my gosh, I don't think I'm ever going to ever buy another type of battery strap. This Kevlar Lumenier is just absolutely excellent. I love this battery strap. It has saved me so much money in the long run here. And you think about it, it was $7 for a 3-pack. I still have a brand new 3-pack and the 2 more right here. 240 plus flights in one battery strap. There's no excuse not to buy these things. So if you guys are looking for good battery straps, I highly recommend these Lumenier Kevlars. Pick them up. Hopefully you can find the size you need. I'm hoping I can always find the size I need. The 16mm by 220 fits under your 20mm stacks. Fits on the Japalura 3-inch frame with this Tattu 850 4S 75C battery. Fits just fine on there, and it's working out excellent. So guys, there it is, Lumenier Kevlar battery straps. They come in a 3-pack for like $7 around there, depending on where you get them. That's what I picked mine up for. So don't know what else to say. If you're tired of your battery straps breaking, all these battery straps, you buy them like $4 for 5, or $5 for 4, or 3 for $5 or $4 or whatever it is. Yeah, forget it. Go with these. These things work so much better. And I don't know what else to say, guys. So there it is, Lumenier Kevlar battery straps. I think they make them in 16. The 220 is what I got here. And I think they have a 16250. I don't know what other sizes off the top of my head that they have. I think they have a 20mm wide. I can't remember the length of that one. If I remember correctly, they do have a 20mm wide, but these 16s are just, they're doing it just fine. I don't see any reason to use anything else on my Japalura frame. So there you go, guys. Lumenier Kevlars, 240 plus flights, still going strong. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, dislike, comment if you want, and we will catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.